to our FPL Game Week preview. My name is Tims from the FPL Diamond Dogs with Sid from the FPL Diamond Dogs. Let's start the show. Yes, we are back for our second week. Our second episode of the week because of international breaks. Hey, the international break was interesting, Sid. I saw your boy Moreno score a hat trick. Your boy Moreno was there vibing. Hey, you guys are ready?
Moreno scored a hat trick. Gyökeres came in with a goal and an assist. Odegaard 2 goals, two assists and a goal, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, 2 assists and a goal. Holland with 5 goals and 2 assists. Like you forget it was, you know what I'm saying? Even Salah got a goal from open play. Like life was happening, bro. So even Vert scored a free kick, but he's not gonna take free kicks after you saw Slide take a free kick. So I don't know. Vert still doesn't look like the man, the man of action. But you know,
I mean, even
your boy Madueke was there.
Oh yeah, Madueke scoring his first international goal.
Oh, it's out here, man. So very interesting for fantasy purposes of everyone. I think João Pedro also got a goal. But so all of our assets were there. Don't seem like any of them were injured. Like I know Holland got some stitches because he got like head butted or something, but I still saw him score 5 goals with all of his stitches in his face. So looks like everybody is fit. That is the important part. It doesn't look like any one of our main assets got injured during the international break, which is the thing that stresses us out a lot is the injuries. But we are back now, and now we have to decide what are we going to do this game week, because both of us are puzzling, because Sid said he was going to wildcard.
You've dropped you let the main thing out of the bag, though. You left out the main bit of news from this international break. Chelsea getting 75 charges dropped against them. Postecoglou getting appointed as a manager. Nuno getting fired.
Who's getting fired?
The old.
Nuno getting fired. Yeah, Nuno getting fired. Yeah, let's discuss that actually, because that's important. Because a lot of us have Nottingham Forest assets, and now these Nottingham Forest assets are not a thing. Because I don't know what, and I think they must eat together or something, bro. I do not know what you did, Andrew, to say like, you know what, I'm going to lose 22 games in the Premier League. 22. I'm going to come 17th. I'm going to get 38 points. You know what 38 points is? You play 38 games. That means you got a point a game. And then Nottingham Forest in the Europa League, trying to compete for the top 7, are like, you know what I need in my life? I need some kangaroo. I need that. I need to go down.
The man has a trophy, so maybe they're just looking at it that way, and they're like, you know what? Actually, this is the time for us to shine, to get a trophy.
Like, I'm not even bullshitting. Like, even if you went for Ten Hag, it would have made more sense. Like, you know that, like, I'm not out here trying to get my manager a job but like, at least he came, top 8. He won trophies. Like, there are better ways to win trophies.
Trophies is a stretch, Doug. Trophies is a stretch.
But
Trophy.
Mine was back to back. Ten Hag was back to back trophies.
What back to
FA Cup, League Cup, back to back. Ten Hag, my boy. Ten Hag won the League Cup, and then he won the FA Cup the next season. Sid, and he made the Europa League final. We're not going to talk about what happened, but he made. But he was there.
No, he wasn't there for the Europa League final, was he? No, it was
Villarreal. No, wasn't he there when we played Villarreal? I feel like he was the manager when he lost to Villarreal on penalty shoot. Or was that? Yeah, I think he was there when you lost to.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, his first season when we lost to Villarreal on penalties. Yeah, nah, I know my boy. I know my club.
I'm not a United fan. Sorry, I don't know if anybody's seen what's behind me
Yeah.
I'm not a United fan. I'm an Arsenal fan.
Mm. Yeah.
So I don't
But
know your
the
club
important
stories.
part, yeah. So the important part for fantasy reasons of Postecoglou versus Nuno is first of all he plays a back four. So now we have issues with our defenders because we know that okay, we both have Nico Williams who plays left wing back. He also now has signed Zinchenko, so and Zinchenko won't be able to play this game week because he's playing Arsenal. So parent club vibes. But now Nico Williams has now become a possible problem to our team and our formation. And
Hmm.
also, we don't know because he likes to press from the front. That's not a Chris Wood vibe. Chris Wood is 33 years old. Like, he's slightly older than us. And I can tell you, we are not pressing from the front. I can, I can tell you that's something that we're not. We are standing in the goal line. Give me the ball. So, so I'm being honest. So that's why I'm very concerned about our assets in those our Nottingham Forest assets, but we don't know yet. So we'll see how. And also against Arsenal, he's not gonna attack. Like he's only had these players for 3 seasons. I mean, three
Oh
not three
no,
seasons, 3 days, three
I'm
days.
going
Yeah,
Forest versus Arsenal is going to be a high scoring game now that Imposter
yeah.
Koglu is back. Like
Imposter Coglu.
Imposter Koglu is back, and however good Forest were at defending, Imposter Koglu doesn't believe in
In
defending.
defending.
He doesn't.
What's
He doesn't. All he cares about is the high press and a
high
high
line for life,
line.
bro? High line for life. Let's go. And that's why I'm stressed.
So
So yeah, I'm
yeah, so
so I'm stressed. I want to see how it works out. Obviously, I want to see how it works out because I want to see it live. But if I had a Madueke or an Eze, a Jokeres, I would tell you right now, guys, there's a captaincy awaiting you guys. There would be a captaincy, even if Saka was fit. Like I don't know when Saka should be back in around
next
a
game
game week
week,
or two.
they say they're thinking next game week. To be honest,
Yeah, so I'd especially Saka running in behind, woo, with a nice Odegaard pass. I'm like, guys, this it's gonna be very lethal. Like, so I am worried about Nottingham Forest, but I want to see it live. But if we were guessing, I would say they aren't assets. They aren't the assets that we thought they were going to be this season. So that's
oh
the
I
thing.
yeah
As for
I
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
still don't think like I'm just looking at that team, and that's why I'm in a conundrum for my wild card
Mm.
situations because I look at that and I'm like, one, I might want to get rid of the Forest, but also there's Villa. I've got Rogers still in my team.
And
It's
Watkins,
like
we're still vibing with
no, I don't have
Watkins.
Watkins. I don't have Watkins in my team.
Who did you sell Watkins for?
Go look.
What
Open
did you
your phone.
do? Wait,
Look.
I saw you have João Pedro and yeah. Okay, no. Okay, so you have Rogers in your team. That's not bad. Wait, where's this thing? I was just on your team.
Look.
You have where is it? Sorry, you have to. I just have to scroll so far down because of where you are on the log. Oh yeah, you bought my boy Wood. Ah yeah, my boy. Oh, so Sid, you are out here playing games. So you solved one problem for a new problem. You see, The- like that. Well, that's what I did for Saw. I took out Palmer and got in Saw, and then Palmer got injured, Saw got injured. So this is the curse of Tibbs's next midfielder. As the next guy I bring in, he's probably going to get injured as well. So that's
You see,
also.
I mean, that's my problem right now is that I'm struggling with the idea of because I have Wood, and like I brought in Wood, he blanked. This game week, he's definitely blanking. I just don't. There's no way this man is not blanking this game week. Wood.
Hey,
It's
Sid,
just
bro, could be the new manager bounce, bro. You don't know the new because remember when Pastor Cogley came in, Spurs went on that like 7 game unbeaten run. So like we never know. Like it is 7 games, but like he came in like a house on fire. So,
yeah, but that's
but
because no one had ever seen this man manage before.
Oh,
Now
that's true.
this
Right.
man, everybody he's seen him manage, and everybody's like, I don't know if I actually want to be a part of this.
Very true.
So like, yeah, I like the reality of the situation is like he's I don't we don't know how he's gonna do with Forest, but I
Mm.
also know that he's not gonna do great.
Oh yes,
He's
no, no. This is
he's not the man with the plan here for this game week, and
no, no.
yeah,
Yeah, no, no. To go on your thing, like we were in a nice stable relationship. Pastor Koglu is the ultimate rebound girl. Like is the
yeah.
ultimate like it seems flashy, seems good, but then after you spend a couple dates with her, you're like, oh, this person is not for me. They're like, it seemed great, seemed like fun, but then you have to live with them, and you're like, oh, this is not so fun no more. And I can tell
Exactly.
you that. I feel like that's what Costa Coco is going to be. It's going to be a nice wild roller coaster. When Nuno was just a nice, simple, hot meal every day when you get home from work. Just, make sure that the kids get to school on time. But this girl's got you out in the casino until 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, I'm just saying, it's just not a fan.
I really want to know who these girls that you know, dog. Because I don't know a girl that's keeping me out at a casino at 2 o'clock in the
I'm just,
morning.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know these girls. I've never. Okay, I don't gamble because I don't believe in spending my money for not me. No, I'm just not. I'm like I'm gonna spend my money on me. Now I'm giving a complete stranger my money. No, for fun. Nah, da, 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 da. So, but
Yeah.
yes, no, no. So yes, the Nuno experiment went work. As for the Chelsea charges, like for me, I'm going to say innocent until proven guilty. But when there's seven,
Dog, dog.
when there's
It's not even innocent when they turned
they
themselves in.
reported
Don't
themselves.
no, yes, they reported themselves. What is this innocent when guilty? Dog, they literally said to the Premier League, guys,
Guys,
cuff
hold
me
up.
up. I we
They're
did
gonna
it.
be like, like guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked over the books. Somebody here was doing something that we don't agree with. So just letting you know that we don't know why this happened, but I'm gonna tell you that we found it and we don't and we're coming forward. So I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Whether it's gonna be like I think Everton got like a 10-point ban last year or 2 years ago.
I think it'll be more
For
than that. I think it'll be more than
yeah,
that, to be honest.
but yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, they got a 10-point ban. I remember they got a 10, and I think Leicester also got like a 5-point ban or something. Oh no, there's Everton. Yeah, yeah, Everton got that. So they got
yeah.
a points deduction last season. So that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna get banned from Europe or for qualifying for Europe because they're already there, so they can't get banned. But yeah, so
No,
obviously
I
we'll
think
wait and see.
it'll just be a fine and it'll be maybe a points deduction, but it's not going
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
a
I think yeah, I
massive
also think
points.
yeah. So yeah, fine points deduction, but João Pedro is still around, so do not stress. Like I don't think that'll affect fantasy as much as yeah, it won't affect fantasy at all. Like I think the thing that's going to affect us is that we start with the Champions League. We're starting with Europe. Man United decided we don't want Europe anymore. So now is the time of people getting, rotation and seeing what people are up to. So it'll be an interesting couple of game weeks to see how all of the teams balance doing Premier League and Europe together to see who starts in both and who starts in one or the other. So it's going to be a very interesting time for the Premier League. So that's why I have Man United on Europe, so we're going to focus here. Not going to have any United players, but yes. Let's go through our team selection. So let's go through our favorite segment of call up, trust, believe, and strike three, you're out. So call up is the person, like Sid said, of we're out there, we see them across the room, we're like, you know what? I think me and you, we have a connection. We saw each other, we have a connection. I think that we could be great together. Trust is once you send that when you send that first message and you're gonna trust that you know what? I saw the connection, I believe in the connection, and this connection is working. Believe is when she hasn't replied in 24 hours. So you are sure that she must be sick, she must be busy at work. So you're believing that she and you have this connection. And strike three, you're out, is when you see her post a photo with another man. So she has got to go, and that is not going to happen anymore. So I'm gonna start because Sid has been struggling for call ups because you seem to be struggling to decide to do. My call up is well for us defense, midfield, and attack. I brought in Munez this game week. So
Yeah.
Munez, just
Munoz or
because.
Muniz?
Sorry, Munaz. Sorry, Munaz. Munaz from Crystal Palace. Yeah, not Munez, the striker. Munaz from Crystal Palace. Just because of their fixtures, he got all three. Oh, he got the DefCon last game week, and they got a clean sheet. So he showed that he can get the defensive contribution points. He is
Mm-hmm.
from last season. He was an attacking right back, and also Crystal Palace have some really good fixtures coming up. They're up against Sunderland. Sunderland aren't great at scoring. Yeah, both newly promoted, all three newly promoted teams aren't very good goal scoring wise.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's a great asset. I think a huge double digit return is going to happen this game week. So he is my call up in defense. For midfield, surprising one. Actually, don't really have one, but if I were to guess one, I would say Gapper. Like I know people might have him, not have him, but
Yeah.
I think if you're on Verts, I would actually possibly consider just doing a straight swap to Gapper because
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool's fixtures are good. Um, and like he's my captaincy option for this game week. And then up
Yeah.
front is obviously Mateta or Mateta. So Mateta or Gyökeres because I think Arsenal are gonna have fun. are gonna have fun this game week. So I think that those are just for each position. Those are my call ups. I think for each position that people should look at.
I mean, I don't disagree with your call ups because, like, yeah, I think there are very good call ups, but it's so difficult. Like, the reason why I'm currently struggling with call ups right now is just because it's so difficult to figure out. Like, I think the beginning of the season has shown that there's just not like a single clear cut choice because everybody started off in such a weird way. The only like, and even if you go with the team that's in the top of the log, like it's hard to choose a single player from that team to be like, yeah, you're the one that I can believe in. And I'm just looking at like even now I'm like wondering the why I'm battling with the even doing a wild card is because I'm looking at Haaland and I'm like, yeah, he is an option and he's a pretty good option, but it's not necessarily the he's gonna bang in goals week in and week out like what we're used to in the past because I think a lot of teams have evolved defensively to play better. And I also think he doesn't have a KDB, he doesn't have a provider for him. So you've seen him limit like yes, he did score 5 goals. I'm like, well done. But also he didn't score 5 goals in the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't tell me he's gonna go out against United this weekend and score 5 goals. No, like genuinely, I know I make fun of United being as bad as they are, but like defensively, you guys are
Yeah,
pretty solid. Like
I
you
get
guys
you. I
not
get you.
letting 5 goals. I mean, the man hasn't even scored 5 goals against last year's teams, which were the three worst performing promoted
Teams,
teams
yeah,
ever.
ever, yeah.
So like he didn't score those 5 goals. So like I don't think it's going to be a possibility for him in the next coming weeks, but I could eat my words. So like I have looked at wildcard drafts, and a lot of the times I'm just finding myself
You're
wanting
not
to go.
excited, yeah.
Yeah, not excited, and also like I'm also worried about the fact that like there are some injured players like Sarr, for example, who I'd love to have and could be playing next game week. So then it's like, do I do a wild card this game week, even though I could wait maybe a one more game week and kind of just see who's actually fit and back and playing. Because also like I want to bring in Eze for a sucker. Like for example, one of my call ups would be Eze to be like to be very honest with you, one of the call ups would definitely be Eze because he's been in and around. He would have trained. He'd played football. He played football for England as well. England, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He played football for England as well, and then like so he's looking good, and I just don't see the like. So I don't know yet if that makes sense because maybe if I wait one more game week, it's like I could bring in Eze. One of my call ups would be Eze. Another call up would be Yokerez. Um, because I think a Yokerez versus a Haaland is gonna. I know it's a controversial. It's very controversial. It sounds very biased from an Arsenal supporter, but I do think a Yokerez over a period over a season might yield around the same returns as a Haaland. Around the same, not exactly the same, but around the same returns as a Haaland. When you look at like the lower teams, like the lower half of the table when he plays him, I do expect him to be scoring a goal. Not when he's
Yeah, and
playing
he
the
did.
bigger teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, and he did, and like he did, like his whole came against Leeds, obviously. So like, when Arsenal play weak opposition, like oh, he's a clinical striker. I think him and Holland are pretty similar. They're both clinical finishers, and you are right. Where like yeah, Holland doesn't have Bernardo Silva, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne feeding him balls anymore, and he's only as effective. Like he's not a I can create my own goal type of striker. He's only as good, or even Foden. Like, yeah, he doesn't have players giving him chances to finish. So I think that's very good. And also, like Palmer can come back, like Saka can come back, Sarr can come back, and also next game week Arsenal are playing Man City. That has a 1-0 written all over it for one team. So I also agree of that's the time where you possibly will look now to get your Arsenal assets and stuff after that game week. So I definitely am an advocate for waiting for the wild card to come out, and then after that, Liverpool's fixtures change. Watkins finally stops having good fixtures, so you can now willingly get off Aston Villa. Liverpool's fixtures change, so now I fully agree with you of that's yeah, I understand. That's why it's hard for me where only because I don't Dogu stop starting. So I'm like I don't want to play one of my 4 million defenders. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just buy Munoz because that's what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah.
Like so yeah, I fully get it, and we need more information because yeah, those players have to come back. We don't know. My thing is when Isaac, once I figure out what's happening with Isaac, because I think he could be the game changer for FPL because he is a striker that is cheaper than Haaland, more expensive than your Watkins and stuff, but could give. Now there's an asset that I think could match Haaland bar for bar. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, like I know you said Jokeres might not match him. Like you can match him in the long run, but I think
Yeah.
bar for bar, Isaac can match Holland. So I wanna wait till I see how all of that functions before I
Yeah.
wildcard. So that's why I'm not wildcarding as of yet. But I think it all depends on Isaac. Like that's my one. It's because I think yeah, that's basically it. So I fully understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So for now, my biggest call up for this game week will be Eze. I think an Eze
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
for a Rogers sort of situation, just to see because
Okay.
I do have money in the bank and I do have the ability to kind of move to that player. But then again, I don't know. Like you said, Gakpo is a good choice as well. I think if we're also like, I wish Sarr was available because Sarr would be the probably the best choice out of them all.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I brought him in for this game week, and look at wow, that's his life.
yeah, exactly. That's just life. So yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like I have a Reinders as well, but like I'm happy with the Reinders because I think that's still it's
Yeah, for
cheap
five point
enough.
five. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's a cheap enough asset that does give me a little bit of exposure to the Man City team. So yeah, I think I really do want an Arsenal asset because the fixtures after the fixtures are starting to move a little bit better, but at the same time, I think like I originally had Saka as my Arsenal asset, which I was like, okay, cool, I will get points from that. Now I don't have any Arsenal assets, and I think there is a good chance. And also, I'm looking at defense wise is a big thing where I do also want an Arsenal defender because they are showing to be a very good defensive unit. I know Timber got a massive haul, but I don't realistically think Timber's going to get a massive haul every time he
Yeah.
plays. So, there are good options there. So I would rather go with like a Gabriel or something. I mean, also weirdly enough, I do think I would want to maybe go for what's your boy's name from Chelsea?
Oh, my God, Cucurella.
Yeah, Kukurea. He's had a great
Yeah.
starting season. I think that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
option as well. It's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
option
man.
as well.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh no, no, yeah, I fully agree with that. Yeah, no, I think Arsenal assets. Like, I want to see how Arsenal work with Europe and the league, because yeah, I think Calafiori also is a fantastic asset, but I want to see how they mix up him and Skelly. I think him and Skelly will share minutes now that they are in Europe. So that was, I think, Timber's the safer bet, and I think everyone is going to move to Arsenal defense after game week 7. So who's the player that you want to trust, Sid? Who you well, you have to trust your team, but who are you going to trust now?
Um, that's a difficult question, eh? Because there's
Mm.
not many people in my team I
Yeah.
want to trust.
Okay, I'll
But
trust. Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah,
no,
I
no,
thought
I've
of
got a
my
player.
one. All right.
I've got a player.
Okay.
I've got a player who I want to trust, and I'm gonna trust in João Pedro.
Oh, that's the fairest trust of all. That's the fairest trust of all. Like, I can tell you, like, yeah, João Pedro. When I saw when I saw Watkins or Wood, depends whoever decides to go first. Whoever goes first, I can tell you that João Pedro is gonna be the player that is replaced, and then the other one, because I would like to look at obviously an Isaac or Jokeres or something. So yeah, but the first one that leaves is gonna be for João Pedro. So I'm willing to. See, said, look at me. This is growth. I started this podcast saying I don't care what anybody says. João Pedro will not see my team. I'm not gonna fall for the João Pedro trap. Look at me now, fam. I'm ready to fall for the trap yet again. So the person I'm gonna trust is my man, and I might even trust him with the armband, actually. Cody Gapper. I think I think Cody, next to Ekatike, has probably looked like Liverpool, like an attacking outlet for Liverpool. Like, if you watch the games, like, obviously Salah has gotten his Salah points, but I think attacking wise, I think that Cody Gakpo and Ekatike have looked like Liverpool's best forms of attack. So they have the easiest fixture this game week. So it just, yeah, I just think that I'm gonna trust him, and I might trust him with my armband. Isaac reported to training this game week for the first time, but obviously, man hasn't practiced in a while, so I think he's going to be on the bench for the next couple of game weeks. So I think for this game week, yeah, Cody Kappa, I trust in you and my belief, because we have to do this this
I just
summer.
want to say,
Yeah,
I just want to say a caveat to your trust. Just to
yeah.
put it out there that I don't know if this man is going to be playing. I don't like I. It's just I don't know who falls out of this team because I think more realistically, I don't know. It also, yeah, I guess again, this is something where we have to just see what happens with Champions League and stuff like that, and how that goes along. Because maybe he becomes a regular feature for playing Prem and Champions League footballs, where he gets put on the
Isaac
bench.
plays, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. So, that's how I won't captain him, just because of afraid of minutes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even though he's played 90 all 3 games, um, yeah, Isaac is around now, and you never broke the British transfer record this for the man to eat bench. So,
Yeah.
so, and you're not letting go of the person that broke the record before that, Verts, and then you're not letting Salah go, and then you spread 90 on Ekatike. So, yeah, so said it wrong, but we move on.
No, no, no. It's
But
fine. Yeah.
yeah. But so he is going to be the odd man out. But yeah, I don't think Isaac will start this game week. So I think for this game week, and just because of that is why I wouldn't end up captaining him. But he's a man I trust, and I wouldn't. If people were braver than I am,
Yeah.
I would want to captain him. I would want to captain him. So the person I believe in, I want to look you dead in the eye. I've done this before, but my guy, I still believe. Sid, Sid gave up on you. Sid left you behind. Managers have left you behind because I've seen your price drop. But there was one man who stuck by you. And now Everton have kept one clean sheet this whole season. And that was against Leeds. And Leeds have barely scored against anybody. So now is your time. Prove to us why we believed in you in the first place. Show Thomas Tuchel that you must start ahead of Harry Kane for England. It is your time to look us in the eye and arrive on the scene. Step up. I believe in you, Ollie Watkins. Let's go.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done now.
You done? Okay. You done with your
Really?
whatever that was.
Oh, it was a war cry. I'm trying to rally the troops. I'm trying to rally the troops. I'm trying to rally Ollie Watkins up to the promised land. Because my guy, I swear, if Saul wasn't injured, you are saying man is staying by execution. Palmer injury, Saw injury. If people weren't injured in my team, woo! Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I believe. Yeah. Um. My belief. Yo. You know what? My belief is simple. Actually, I need one man and one man only to come through this game week.
Mm-hmm.
I need Reinders to
Oh,
do
that's
the
fair.
right thing and come through this game week. Because otherwise, yo, I know Semenya will. I know like everybody else. I know. Yeah, it's just Reinders, dog. Like Reinders, you need to give me a haul. Just a nice young haul.
Just a young one, bro.
Just a
I
young
got the
one.
first one. Game week one. It was a good time. It is a good time to be alive. It is a good time to be alive. But now we need some consistency, even though that's something Man City haven't given us. But like, and I don't want to do it because you're playing Man United. So I don't like. I'm still like I said in our last podcast, how
I'm
Manchester
saying
is
Riders,
red.
it's in your favor because United won their first game and they've never won a back to back game under Amarim. So it's in your favor. You are the one to do the right thing and help.
To be fair, Sid, history is not meant to be repeated. So that's what Amaran is here to do. He's trying to
I don't
break
think
these
that's what they say.
generational curses.
I
No,
don't think that's what they say. You know, I think they
well,
always say
Tibbs,
history.
no. This is what Tibbs says. This is what Tibbs says. This is what Tibbs. This is Tibbsology. I've told you, Sid. This is Tibbsology. So I can tell you. Okay. Well, we'll get to hindsight as foresight. But yes. But just know that generational curses are meant to be broken. My strike three are out. I actually don't really have anybody to like there's nobody that's egregious to the team. No one has like a really good fixture that you want to like really get to. So there's no real strike three out. It depends on what happens on Friday when you hear the press conferences to see how long Saar is out for.
Hmm.
So if SARS, because like we've had 2 weeks now where SARS had time to recuperate, it was a hamstring thing. So maybe these 2 weeks he can be back. Because it happened a week after Saka, and Saka's one was projected to come back game week 5. So do you
Yeah.
have players that you can play for 2 game weeks and like bench Saka Saar because he is relatively cheap? So like, and you'd probably want him back for game week 6. So yeah, there's no really strike three out for me. There's no one really except if Verts blanks against Burnley. So it's a projected strike three out. Verts, if you blank against Burnley, even us, we did something. What are you going to do? That's what I'm going to say. What are you going to do? So, Verts, you are the first ever potential strike three. You're out.
Well, I have a strike three year out.
Oh, yeah.
His name starts with an R. And yo, I was trying to make this dramatic, but it's not going to be dramatic. It's just a simple.
Yeah.
Rog, just get the fuck out of my team.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh no, you have problems. Yes, yes, yes. There are so many players that are getting points. Grealish, you can throw Grealish. Um, you could even go to the new guy, Chavi Sivens at Tottenham if you wanna believe in Thomas Frank. There are players. Kudus, Paqueta's looking good. There are players. There are players
I told
that
you.
you
I
need.
told you who's going to
Yeah,
be my who comes in. I've told you.
yeah. So
It's gonna
yeah,
be
you need.
it's going to be Eze in, Rogers
Yeah.
out. That's what it's
Yeah,
happening.
no. That actually has given me like food for thought because obviously I'm thinking of what to do with Saw. So I was thinking of going. You already have some menu, so you don't have that issue in your life. But yeah, I don't think I'll go. Yeah, I still like. Yeah, SA has given me a food for thought. So you are very good. Yeah. So let's go to our predictions that we like to call hindsight is foresight, where we predict what's going to happen in the Premier League because we know ball and we've been knowing ball pretty well. Like, I feel like we've done pretty okay. Um,
Have we
Wait, how did we
really
go
though?
last week? Yeah, how did we do last week? I actually don't know how we did last week. Actually, do you have
Okay.
our things from last week
Yes, I do
to
have
see if we know ball or not?
the predictions the from game week 3.
Yeah,
Give me 2 seconds just to.
I don't stress.
I just need to bring up the fixtures because I didn't do the tally.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said Chelsea Fulham. You said a draw. Oh, you were wrong.
Is that the same one? No, wait.
Yeah,
Oh
game
yes,
week
yeah,
3.
Chelsea Fulham. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Game me
You
three. Yeah,
said,
Chelsea Fulham. I did say draw. I don't know why I said draw. I don't know what happened to me.
and you were wrong. I said Chelsea win 4-1. I was right. I
Hmm.
said 4-1, but they won 2-0. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 1 point. Yeah.
you said United 2-0. So you were
Let's
right.
go. And you
I
said
said
what's it?
draw. I said a draw.
Yeah, yeah. Then told you.
It was close to
If we
being a
can
draw.
score,
Don't even come with this. Yeah, 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 yeah. It was 3-2. It was close to being a draw.
said man.
Um.
Oh yeah, we never got
Okay.
this right.
Okay. Okay. Then we said Sunderland, Brentford. You said weirdly enough, you said a draw for Sunderland, Brentford. Brentford. So you got that wrong. You got that wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I said Sunderland wins 1-0.
Don't know how you got
Sunderland.
that. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know what you saw, Sid. I don't know. I don't know what Illuminati work you've been using, but I didn't see it. Sun. I thought Brentford were vibing, man.
Then we both said that Spurs would win. You said 2-1. I said 3-2. Spurs lost.
My Spurs thing, they dismantle City. Then they're up against Bournemouth. They don't even know how to play soccer anymore.
Yeah. And then and then it was Everton Wolves. You said Everton would win. I said Everton would win, so that we both got that right.
Hmm.
Then Leeds, Newcastle. You said New. We both said Newcastle 1-0 win. We got that wrong.
No, but no, we were close. We were close. We were close.
I don't know about that. Then we
Oh no. Yeah, I remember this
Brighton
now. I
City.
remember.
Brighton City, you said 3-1. I also said 3-1. We both got that wrong.
But I don't know. And we got this wrong as well. I know we got this wrong as
Yeah,
well.
we got this very wrong. You said 3-0 Forest. I said 2-0 Forest. It was 3-0 West Ham. So we both got that wrong.
No, but up until the 79th minute, we were vibing. We were vibing. We were vibing up until the 79th minute.
Then you said draw for Arsenal. You got that wrong. I said Arsenal win 1-0. I got that wrong.
Well, the one no was
And
right.
then, hey?
The one no was right. Yeah, you got the
Yeah, I
score
guess
line,
so.
but yeah, wrong too.
And then you said 2-1 Palace. So you got that right. I
Yeah.
said 3-0 Palace. I got that right.
Oh, you got that perfectly.
Yeah, I got that bang on. So in
Yes.
totality,
Yeah, you won this
you,
game, mate. Yeah.
your man got 3 out of 3. Oh, 3 out of 10.
You know,
3 out of 10. It's a bunny.
hey, that's not even a. I can't even apply for. I can't even apply for a sub, bruh. That's just a straight fail.
Dog, I actually can't talk because
Yeah, you got
I got
four. Didn't you
also
get four?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 4. I got 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, at least you could apply for the exam, right? You can apply. You can write the exam with 40. You can write the. You can write the exam.
Dog, we're not doing well in this prediction thing because we started
No, no,
off
no,
with
no, no.
6 out of 10, and then we went. Then
Yeah.
next week I got to 5 out of 10. You stayed at 6. This week I
Yeah.
went to 4 out of 10, and you went to 3. So I don't know. I don't know if
No,
we
we're coming
actually know
back.
for.
No, we're coming back, Sid. You know, everyone is allowed that one. It was a surprise test. You know, we got surprised. So now that so that's why I said So we still don't even know ball yet. So how dare we think we know fantasy yet? So let's just get to know ball, and then we'll be able to pick our best fantasy team.
You see, okay, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see. Well, this
yeah.
is
So
the.
yeah, let's start. Yeah, let's the comeback. You know, the comeback. The semester's not over. The comeback is about to start here today. So,
Okay,
first game of the game week is Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. I'm going to say 2-0 to Arsenal.
you're saying 2-0 to Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Okay, Bournemouth Brighton.
2-2 draw.
You going 2-2 draw?
Let's go. Yep, 2-2 draw.
I'm gonna say Bournemouth to win it 2-1.
Okay.
I think Semenyo will score a goal. Bournemouth,
Yeah.
I think also when you look at that team, Bournemouth's defense isn't as shaky as what we think it is.
Nah, they
Um,
just played the Liverpool team. Yeah, they just played
yeah,
Liverpool. Like that's the sad part. Like their defense has been very good. Like yeah, they kept a clean sheet last game week. Yeah, they've been solid. Like if I could go back, I'd probably think of bringing in Petrovic because yeah, Sals has got us zero clean sheets as our
yeah,
goalkeeper this whole season. So I
yeah. And
fully
then
agree with yeah.
Palace, Sunderland. What do you say?
1-0 Palace.
1-0 Palace.
Yeah. Hey, your Sunderland team is vibing, bro. Like your pick that Sunderland are staying up is looking like it is coming to fruition, right? So Palace is not an easy game. So yeah, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0 Palace, bro.
Who did Palace play last weekend? Palace.
Palace played the
Villa.
game. They won 3. No.
3
Yeah,
nil
yeah,
against
3.
Villa.
No. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they won 3 nil against Villa.
yeah.
Who does Sunderland play? So, yeah, I go with the 2 nil Palace.
Okay, 2-0 Palace.
I think,
So
like I said, I think I've said this before in a previous
yeah,
video. Um, I think when it comes to Sunderland, I think they're going to be the strongest at home.
yeah,
When it comes to away fixtures, I think they're going to be a bit shaky, and so I think also Palace have a better team. So yeah, I'll just give it to Palace. I think from a Palace perspective, I think Mateta's going to have a game. I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a watch.
yeah. I
Um,
think Mateta's definitely gonna score.
yeah, this is I think and that Lacroix, is it Lacroix?
Yeah, yeah. The
Might be a
defender.
good
Yeah,
might be a good defensive option for this game week.
yeah. I
Um,
think he's gotten defensive contributions for 2 out of the 3 games, so he is a very good option because I think they
yeah,
will keep a clean sheet. Yeah.
yeah. Everton Villa.
Now I'm back. Ollie Watkins. Remember we had this conversation, my man. Remember, Everton have only kept a clean sheet against Leeds, who have scored 1 goal in this whole season. So, my man, 2-1 Aston Villa.
You're gonna go 2-1 Villa. Uh-huh.
Yes,
I'm
2-1.
gonna go a little
2-1.
controversial. I'm gonna go a little
Let's go,
controversial.
dude. Let's
One
go.
nil, 1-0 Everton. Grealish to do the right things.
To be fair, like,
And
like,
wait, just before we continue, people on the TikTok comments, the Instagram comments, calling me out saying I don't know anything about Everton. Everton have Everton will even with the relegate with the points deduction never came close to relegation. I'm out here
that's
calling.
true.
I'm out here telling them that they might get relegated this season. Do you know what? I might have been wrong. So I'm out here backing your team. Now, if your team doesn't perform, it's on you guys. It's you, the Toffees. You must come back and talk to me. You guys must come back and talk to me.
Hey, so Everton fans hate you, Tottenham fans hate me. Yeah, this is going great. So that if you carry on hating us, also don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our channel so we can do this more often. But yes, we now have our fan bases of fans that hate us. Let's we've made
I
it.
love
So
hate
we,
comments.
oh,
Just by the way, guys, don't ever feel like,
like
don't ever feel
you can't
like
throw hate at us.
you
Yeah,
just throw it. We love it. You'll even see
I
me like
deserve
it.
it.
You'll see me personally liking your hate comment.
I won't even reply on our account. I'll reply on my personal account just to comment, just so you know this is who I am. This is who I am. I'm not gonna even use our diamond dogs. No, me. I'm talking. Let me defend my logic. Like that's a sort of like if you don't have haters, you're not doing anything right. You know what I'm saying? So we clearly doing something right. But yes,
uh,
now that I think about it, that is actually very sad because Everton haven't lost in their new house yet, um, and they're looking pretty good. But and also Aston Villa, like I think on 19th on like expected goals scored, so they're not even creating chances. So it's not even like they're missing. It's just they have they are what's it? They are a okay, a blunt knife, but yeah, there was a better analogy I had. But they were terrible. There we go.
yes,
Yeah, you're
yes.
basically trying to cut a steak with a butter knife. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. That's the attack. That was what I was trying to
Okay.
say. But
Hey,
yes,
all the Villa
it was
fans are gonna
pigeons.
come for us next.
What do you mean? But they haven't scored a goal. So they're the only team in the league to not score a goal. They're the only team in the 4 leagues in England. So that's the Championship, League One, League Two, Premier League. They're the only team that has scored this many goals. And there are teams there that have part-time bakers in their team. scoring goals, but Aston Villa don't have it. So, oh, hey, Cam,
Hey,
you must just start hitting at people. But I believe in you now, Aston Villa 2-1. 2-1 Villa. 2-1 Villa.
fair enough.
Watkins with a brace. Watkins with a brace. Yeah.
Okay. Fulham Leeds.
2-0 Fulham.
Mm, yeah, I also back this at 2-0 Fulham. Like, it just. As much as I want to big up Leeds, no. Sorry, guys. It's not
No,
going to happen.
I think Leeds are going to be very similar to Sunderland. Of they're going to be very hard to beat at home. And I also saw that their keeper got injured, so they have the reserve keeper. So if you need a new keeper or you wild carding or something, and you want a new 4.0 keeper, the Leeds backup keeper is going to start until for now. So, but yeah, so there's just nothing worth wow. But yeah, 2-0.
Okay. Newcastle Wolves.
This is rough. Um, so Wolves got two new strikers. They spent money. They bought Visa and Voltamada, I think his name is. He started for Germany. So he's Germany's backup striker. Um, Visa, oh, we had him last season. Visa was like FPL gold last season. Um, but yeah, they haven't practiced with their team yet, so I don't know how fluid they would be. So I'm just gonna go 1-0 Newcastle, just because they're just trying to bed them in. So they're just trying to bed them in for now. So I'm just gonna go 1-0 Newcastle while they're still trying to bed in their new strikers.
I'm going to go 1-1 draw.
Okay.
I just don't. Yeah, I think it'll be a couple game weeks before you start seeing them come out strong, and then also they
Yeah.
are in Europe, so
Yeah.
I don't think their heads are going to be in it, to be honest.
That's fair.
Now,
I
West
don't even know
Ham,
what to do for this. Yeah. I don't know.
West Ham.
Can I tell you, this game, all three of these can apply for this game. All three. Because I don't know what these teams are. Because I don't know if it's gonna be a Spursy thing or Graham Potter's gonna out here Liviosa something out of nowhere. Like this 3-0 that he came out of. I have no idea. So I think the safest is just a 2-2 draw. I just think not even now 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Because I'm not, yeah, 1-1 draw is the safest thing that I can say because I have no idea what any of these teams are going to do. And I'm not going to guess because these teams are both the most fickle things I've ever seen. So 1-1, 1-1. But if I had to guess a team, I think Spurs will win, but I'm not going to put my money on Spurs for a bar of soap. So 1-1,
I'm
1-1
gonna put
draw.
my money. I'm gonna put my money on Spurs. 2-0 Spurs.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I can't.
Lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, though.
Ah, but you clearly don't know about Graham Potter. He's a wizard. You don't know, fam. You don't know what he's teaching Hogwarts, fam. He's brewing up something good, fam, up in potions, man. He's cooking, as the young kids say.
Okay.
Yeah, so Chelsea
Burnley.
Brentford. I think.
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
no, no.
Yeah, Brent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
Chelsea
Brentford.
Brentford.
Chelsea.
Just a young casual 2-0 to Chelsea. Like yeah, just a quick 2-0. Nothing to write home about. Just a run of the mill top four race. Uh, Playing a tough team away from home, but just sail on by.
1-1 draw.
Ooh. Okay.
Give me a 1-1 draw. I
Okay.
think
Okay.
it's going to be an interesting game. Brentford have shown they can play. I
Hmm.
just don't know. I don't think Chelsea will lose the game, but I also don't see Chelsea winning the game. Also,
I
with all
get
this
you. No,
hubbub about like
the charges,
the
the
charges.
injuries to Lap, Palmer, like
Yeah,
the attack is a bit. No, no. So I get it. So the attack is a bit not as. But but I saw Sunderland score against these O's, so I'm just a young casual to know. But yeah, no, no, that's fair. Because yeah, Chelsea still have problems defense. Like they still have some defensive issues that they need to fix.
yeah.
So Liverpool, Burnley. Now, this is why I'm stressed with my life because I saw Man United play this team, and we looked like an attacking juggernaut. I'm not even gonna lie to people. Like yes, it says it was 3-2, but like we hit the post. Cunha, it's like we could have scored. We could have scored more goals. We never. But the team that will score more goals is coming to town. So I honestly think it'll be 4-1. 4-1 to Liverpool.
4-1.
4-1 to Liverpool. I think this is where the floodgates get open. I genuinely do think Salah is gonna score an open play goal. Like I don't know how many, but he'll score an open play goal. I think Verts will get an assist. He won't score, but I feel like Verts will get an assist. Yeah, and I think Ekitike and Capo can also contribute. So yeah, I think it's gonna be 4-1 to Liverpool.
Interesting. I was thinking 5-0.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, I still know Liverpool are fragile at the back, so and Burnley did counter attack very well, and I know that Liverpool will could be faulty to that. So I'll give them a go.
Okay. And
And
the main show, the one stop shop, the one that they, with everything to win and everything to lose.
Sid, can I tell you? Like I remember coming in hot last game week, how Manchester was red. We're ahead of them in the league. Life is good. But now that the time has come, like now I had chest then, but then now it's time. You know, I talked shit about David, but now I'm there. I'm in Goliath, but now I'm facing Goliath. You know what I said? Like it was fun when I was training. I'm like, David doesn't know nothing about me, but now Goliath is standing in front of me, and I am panicked. I honestly think it's gonna be 2-1 to City,
Interesting. Okay.
but yeah. If I was honest, 2-1 to City. Yeah.
So I would say you guys. I would say I'd believe in you guys winning if you guys are playing at home.
No, and
If
if
you
Cunha was
guys,
fit, and if
yeah, if Cunha was fit and you guys were playing at home at Old Trafford, I would give it to you as a win. Do I think you guys are as good as Spurs to beat them at uh at the Etihad? No. Do I think that they managed to nick a win out of this game? Yes, because so that means they would have lost what 3 games in a row. I don't think they're going on a
yeah, yeah.
three-game losing streak. So
And Amaron
so
has never won back-to-back games.
what
And
is
we
your prediction? 2-1.
2-1 to 2-1 to City, yeah, yeah. But um and also we don't know our goalkeeping situation because finally Onana has left the building. Something I'm very happy about. But yeah, I don't. This new keeper has only played like one full season in the Belgian league, and
I
Bayern
don't
Dia
think
has been
I don't think that's going to be your keeper. I think it's going to be
yeah,
Bayern
yeah,
Dia.
yeah. But Bayern Dia has given me as much faith.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think I don't think like I don't think you guys win this game because I think it's from a keeper stupid mistake or something along the
Oh,
line, something like
100%.
that.
Oh,
And like
100%.
and that's why I go 2-0 to City. But
Yeah.
like and I don't see you guys scoring a goal against City because yeah They just have a better keeper, dog.
Yeah, but they don't even know what keeper they're gonna sign. They don't know if they're gonna play Donnarumma or Trafford because they signed two keepers, so they don't even know what keeper they're gonna sign.
Donnarumma
So
starts. It's not even a question. Donnarumma starts.
yeah. Like Trafford, I love you, but Donnarumma, Trafford, let's be serious. But here's my plea for Man United. Yes, I said we're gonna lose, but if we win, this is the man that's gonna step up and take us to the promised land. He has been maligned, but I think for the past 3 games, he's been our best player for the 3 games that we've played in the league. So he is going to rise to the occasion and show us why he was the top goal scorer, one of the top scorers in fantasy last season, Brian Mbuemo. He is going to come through. And if Man United win 2-1, this is if we won 2-1, it would be Brian Mbuemo and then a Mason Mount Kilimanjaro. I need this to come right, Sid, because all of my names have gone. Messi lights gone. Like all of my names are just haven't been working out for me. So Haaland lights, all of these things have disappeared from my analogies. So now there's only one remaining, and his name is Mason Mount Kilimanjaro, taking us to the lead if we win. If we win. But we're not gonna win. But if we did, that's how it would run. So yes, just so
Okay,
people know,
interesting.
yeah. Because I actually think Mason Mount has played pretty well, and I think Mbeumo has been our best player these past 3 games. So I'm seeing some fruitfulness under this Emeron era, but the fruit is like one day off from being too ripe. So like it hasn't bloomed. It's just it's just one day off. Like I'm just letting you know. That's that's where, that's that's how I don't know how I come up with these things, but
Hey, if that's what you feel, that's what you feel.
oh,
That's
no,
all
no,
it
no.
is.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, so yeah, obviously we'll discuss in our deadline stream, we'll discuss the transfers that we made and the captaincy options. But for now, it's between Holland and Gapper for me. And I want to hear what they say about Sarr before I decide what I'm gonna do about that on Friday. I want to hear what they say about Son. I'll decide what's going to happen with my team. But yeah, for me, captaincy is between Holland and Kappa. And yeah, what your captaincy options? And this obviously you
Well,
said Rogers. Yeah,
my captaincy option depends on me bringing in Eze or not. But for now, Salah, Eze, or
yeah,
Pedro.
yeah. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Actually, to be fair, I think João Pedro is a really good shot for captaincy. Um, yeah, I think it's just a very good shot for captaincy, João Pedro. But I do think that Salah this game. Like Man United can score 3 goals. You guys can flourish. You guys can flourish. So I think Salah is possibly the best captaincy option. But you'll find out on our deadline stream, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, share, like call us out for our nonsense, enjoy our content. Like, yeah, this help us do all of the above. My name is Tibbs from the FPL Diamond Dogs.
And my name's Sid,
And remember, we're number one in the field.
and number one in your hearts.
Oh.